See, the pursuit of self-mastery, it's a lot like climbing a mountain. Let me explain. And get your popcorn. In for show. That's right. It's tough, it's grueling, and sometimes you're gonna feel like you're about to have a stroke. Side note, this is real footage of me having a stroke on top of a mountain. For real though, there is a reason that those who take on Everest hire a Sherpa. Someone who will keep you out of the mist so you don't fall off of a cliff. And someone who will scare off all the Yetis, the Bigfoots, and Sasquatch. For real. And maybe most importantly, someone who's gonna light a fire under your butt on those days that you're being 10-ply and don't feel like doing it.
You're 10-ply butt.
Because once you're in, and there's only one direction. And that is where I come in. I'm your Sherpa. Kind of like if Tyler Durden and Tigger and Rafiki mishmashed up into this, I don't know, Tyler Tigfiki? No, forget I said that. Anyway, in order to get up the mountain, I had to figure out a system. I've since developed that system and put hundreds of other people through so they could summit whatever their mountain was. It's simple, effective, and contains 7 special herbs, handpicked by yours truly from the sun-kissed peaks of the Canadian Rockies. But for real, all you gotta do is play. That's right, you gotta be present so you can listen and adapt to your truth. That way, you've got power to lead and become aware so that you can yield all that bullshit. It's as simple as having peace, love, authenticity, so that you can say yes to you. See what I did there? It's seriously as easy as ABC. Let me show you what I mean. All right, so here's the deal. The reason you have not climbed the mountain yet is because you are not aware. The first step to climbing your mountain of self-mastery is realizing what kind of patterns you're subscribed to. Hard to make change if you're not even aware of the terrain. So imagine going to a mountain and not knowing what the weather's like, not knowing the routes to take, not knowing what gear to pack, all of that. That's the equivalent, okay? We're not even aware of what's stopping us, so we gotta uncover that first. Once we get that down, then we move up to our beliefs. When we look at beliefs are actually the things that are driving all of our outcomes. And the way beliefs are worked is actually quite fascinating. The way that we think, our thoughts, right? They're articulated through the words that we choose to use, both externally to people around us and also the stories that we tell ourselves about ourselves. Typically, not such great stories. Stack a bunch of those thoughts up into a big pile of pancakes, and you've got what's known as a belief system. That belief system is what carries out your actions. And one of the hardest truths that I come across when I have to be the bad cop and tell people the reason they are in the position that they are in is because of the decisions that they have made up to that point. End of story. Okay? So if you're unhappy about where you are in your life, you've got to first examine the belief system that you're subscribed to. That's right, subscribed. Just like Amazon Prime, you can uncheck that box, okay? And you can subscribe to what you do want. And once you do that, you realize that that belief system was actually rooted in all of the thoughts that you're thinking. So the fastest way to change your life is to change your lyrics. After that, we're ready to summit the mountain. That's C. C stands for create. The final step to self-mastery is fully engaging in some sort of creative expression to embody the whole process. All of the new beliefs, all of the new awareness, all of that has to go out into the world, otherwise we don't have a way to transmute it, right? Now the cool thing about once you get to the top of the mountain, first mountain here, is you can see all the other bigger mountains. Pretty soon you're climbing Kilimanjaro, you're climbing Everest, because you didn't even know those mountains existed until you got to the top of this one, right? And we can repeat the process. We go back down into the valley, and then we climb the next big one, okay? And we start right back to square one with awareness, beliefs, and creating. Simple as that, ABCs. Now, I trust if you're still watching, that path up the mountain seems a little less daunting, right? Now you know you've got a guide to help you. A guide who's literally scaled down rock face cliffs and nearly died in the process. Some would say I've got a few reps under my belt. Your next step is to book a breakthrough call. That's just a chat so that we can see if we're a good fit and to see if I've got the playbook that can help you get up the mountain. So creep, like TLC, see what other people are saying. And when you're ready to focus, flow, and start speaking from your soul, hit that button and let's connect. Peace.